So Arda Guler is finally going to Real Madrid. Florentino Perez has managed to snatch the Turkish promise from Joan Laporta, but Barcelona are relying on La Masia pearl Lamine Yamal, and oh boy, we're well covered. He's 2 years younger, and this boy has a lot to give, but of course it is unfortunate that Arda Güler will be joining Real Madrid. He's signing for 6 seasons. He will be staying there until 2029, but what is certain is that the Real Madrid midfield, guys, it is overbooked by now, because you have Bellingham, Kroos, Modric, Camavinga, Valverde, Tchouaméni, Ceballos, and now Arda Güler. And you tell me, Arda Güler, 18 years old, is he gonna get any minutes? Oh boy, I think Arda Güler made a mistake, because coming to Barcelona was probably the right choice for him, but you know, money talks sometimes, because Real Madrid will be paying 20 million plus 10 million in add-ons to Fenerbahce, and careful, because there's probably gonna be a huge commission for the dad of Arda Güler. They're talking about 10 to 15 million euros. Therefore, it is clear that Barcelona couldn't compete in this field, and it's for certain, guys, and let me show you a little video of Arda Güler himself. I think it is certain that Barcelona had other primary objectives, right? We have very few bullets right now in our transfer market gun, and what is certain is that we cannot spend 30 to 45 million euros on an 18-year-old, even though he's really good, you know. And let me tell you, this video that I'm showing is inverted, okay? It's inverted because I flip it just in case, you know, YouTube doesn't do anything to me. But anyways, guys, I think we're pretty well covered in our midfield, even though Real Madrid, they're covered as well. What Florentino Perez always likes to do is, if Barcelona is interested in a player, then boom, they come and they try to make a bigger offer. But I think Arda Güler, again, I think he's going to have very few minutes to none this next season. Therefore, they're probably going to be loaning Arda Güler. And I'm afraid he's going to have a future like many other players that Real Madrid have signed, and they get 0 minutes. For example, Odegaard, an incredible player, but he ended up playing literally no minutes in Real Madrid. Instead, in Barcelona, maybe players like Arda Güler or Odegaard would have worked way better, you know. So 18 years old, 35 million euro, 30 million euro, sorry, 20 plus 10. Plus the 15 million euro commission for the dad. Well, I think, you know, I think he's a player with vision. And in the previous video, I said that, you know, it brings tears to my eyes. Well, he's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. You know, he's pretty good. He can play in the midfield. He can play on the right. He's a left-footed. He goes inside. He has great vision. But we do have Lamine Yamal, guys. Let me tell you, Lamine Yamal to me is a player that can mark a decade, because he is 15 years old, guys. He is 2 years younger, 2 years and a half younger than Arda Güler, and this guy has some crazy talent, let me tell you, because I think that Lamine Yamal can also mark a decade in Barcelona, and he has a lot to give, a lot to give, and I see the future in Lamine Yamal. The issue and the difference to me is that Lamine Yamal doesn't have that much of a vision, you know. I see Lamine Yamal more of a Dembele, and Arda Güler possibly had a little bit more vision coming in through the midfield. Lamine Yamal is more of a winger, a clear winger. Therefore, I see a lot of people comparing and saying, oh, we have Lamine Yamal. Well, you know, they play in the same position, which is a right wing, but one of them is more creative than the other. Of course, in 2 years, Lamine Yamal can already overtake Arda Güler, because he has good time to, of course, overpass Arda Güler. And one thing is for certain, is that Lamine Yamal is going to have way more opportunities in Football Club Barcelona than Arda Güler in Real Madrid. I think the money made Arda Güler make a bad decision, because the money was going to come. Of course, they're going to be chasing the money, you know. They're going to be chasing the money, but man, you're a crazy talent. The money's gonna come. You're gonna earn millions in your career, bro. And do you want to end up like Odegaard, playing literally nothing for 3-4 years and then having to leave with your tail in between your legs? Or you wanna get to the glory like Lamine Yamal will do? Huh? So guys, I'm sure that it's a little sad that we lose a pair like Arda Guler, but for certain, guys, is that Barcelona is still in a critical position right now economically, and Barcelona couldn't waste the money on a talent that maybe ends up in nothing, because you know, all these players, Trincaos, you got this Malcolms, for example, you know, all these players that we're signing. Real Madrid signed Jovic for 60 million, ended up in nothing. You know, we gotta be careful, guys. We gotta be careful. We don't have that many bullets in our gun, and we need to aim right. And every shot that we make needs to be hitting the target. And I think that with Victor Roque, we're gonna do it. And Victor Roque is flexible. Victor Roque is flexible, not arriving right now, maybe in the next transfer market during the winter. And now we need to focus, for example, on a right back, or for example on a center midfielder to cover Busquets, the replacement of Busquets. So this would be my ideal signings, a proper right back. But what is true that finding a proper right back is hard. You know, a replacement for Dani Alves is not easy. It's not easy. And since the departure of Dani Alves, we have been trailing and looking for substitutes. Right now, Koundé will take that position, and of course, with the overbooking that we have in the defense, with Íñigo Martínez, with Koundé, with Araujo, with Eric Garcia, with Marcos Alonso, etc. Well, I think that maybe the right back can wait a little bit, but if Cancelo, of course, comes in. But what is clear and is critical is the center mid position. And that should be our target. By the way, I hope that you have been enjoying the highlights of Lamine the Daddy Yamal, who is coming in like a rocket into Football Club Barcelona. That's why you gotta be smashing the like. That's why you gotta be subscribing, and make sure to follow me in the next video. And as I always say, Visca el Barça, Visca Catalunya. By the way, I went to Camp Nou today, and I have some videos that I'll be uploading on my Instagram. And as I always say, Visca el Barça, Visca Catalunya. See you in the next video. Vamos!